Hello, Professor Elizabeth. I'm Xin, and today I'm going to talk about whistleblowers. So first, let's see what's a whistleblower. A whistleblower is a person who could be an employee of a company or a government agency disclosing information to the public or other higher authority about any wrongdoing, which could be in the form of fraud, corruption, etc. A whistleblower is a person who comes forward and shares his or her knowledge on any wrongdoing which he or she thinks is happening in the whole organization or in a specific department. A whistleblower could be an employee, contractor, or a supplier who becomes aware of any illegal activities. So there are two kinds of whistleblowers. The first is internal whistleblowers. Internal whistleblowers are those who report the misconduct, fraud, or indiscipline to senior officers of the organization, such as head, human resource, or CEO. The crime or wrongdoing could be in the form of fraud, deceiving employees, corruption, or any other acts which misleads people. The Whistleblowers Protection Act 2011 lays down the complete framework to investigate alleged cases of wrongdoing. On the other side, the external whistleblowers is a term used when whistleblowers report the wrongdoings to people outside the organization, such as the media, higher government officials, or police. There is one name which pops up in history whenever we talk about whistleblowers, and that is Edward Joseph Snowden. He restricted information to the public from the United States National Security Agency in 2013. Let's see the Iran whistleblower Sharon Watkins. Uh, it's a good example to illustrate how whistleblower works. So she first wrote a letter to her boss regarding the fraudulent accounting practices. Then Iran took actions where the letter became public. Watkins continued to work for Iran without being retaliated against. So there are 5 tips for potential corporate whistleblowers. First is to know what, how, and when to report. One should consider the risk of reporting carefully and how to increase the opportunity to receive protections from SEC's whistleblower program. The second tip is announce the work. Remember to remain anonymous. This is extremely important to most corporate whistleblowers. Keep in mind to avoid revealing the intentions. The third tip is to gather evidence legally. It's important to keep accurate and detailed records. Reporting possible violations without direct evidence is permissible. The fourth is to play it cool. Make sure to behave professionally from start to finish before and after reporting to the SEC. It's important to be patient all the time. The fifth and the last but not the least tip is to know what you are not alone. With strong employment protections and financial incentives offered by many whistleblower programs, individuals are coming forward all the time. So uh, here's the summary of my presentation. Whistleblowing covers many areas of business in every industry, including but not limited to internal discrimination, predatory sales practices, and dangerous working conditions. Business owners can learn the ramifications of well-known whistleblower examples to avoid legal and financial penalties. As I mentioned before about the Iran uh, whistleblowing. Whistleblowers are protected from employer retaliation under the Whistleblower Protection Act. Employers must allow investigations to occur without taking action against the reporting party. Understand the laws to ensure you are not subject to whistleblowing and follow legal protocol should report the company for infractions. That's all of my presentation today. Thank you for your time and hope you have a great day. Bye.